Family of a fallen soldier gets a botched condolence letter from their senator. The family says they were ready to move on. All they wanted first was a brief phone call from President Obama. And then they got a rather surprising reply from the White House. Our Fox affiliate reporter Dana Rebeck with KCPQ in Seattle has more.
Since he was 4 or 5, he, always talked about going in the military, dress up in the gear, and just always wanted to play Army, and every time he saw me, either had a camouflage hat on or backpack.
Sergeant Sean Collins was living his childhood dream after joining the Army in 2005. He served 2 tours in Iraq and for the last 6 months was stationed in Afghanistan with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team out of Fort Campbell.
In a counterinsurgency environment, you have to accept a certain level of risk. He accepted it. As his father, I accepted it. He paid that price.
While on patrol on December 12th, suicide bombers snuck behind U.S. checkpoints and killed Sergeant Collins and 5 other soldiers. A week later, this letter came in the mail addressed to Sean's parents from Senator Maria Cantwell.
And then the very last paragraph, it said, again, my condolences to your, it said Bryn instead of Sean. So, you're kind of taken aback by, oh, wow, this is probably a form letter, and they didn't even take the time to proofread it, so it was kind of a little disappointing.
Even more of a letdown, the response from the White House when Sean's father asked if President Obama could make a phone call to his ex-wife, Sean's mother.
And we were notified 2 or 3 days later that the president couldn't fit that into a schedule. That would be understandable. He is the president of the United States, and he's a very busy man, very important man. But then to find out that he fitted into a schedule to call the president of the Eagles to thank him for giving Michael Vick a second chance, that kind of burns a little bit.
Senator Cantwell has apologized and called both of Sean's parents.
She's owned up to a mistake that her staff made, and she's accepted the mistake as hers. I accept her apology.
The Collins just hope the senator and commander-in-chief will put a little more time and thought into their efforts to comfort families of fallen soldiers.
These are human beings. In this case, this is a man who gave his life for his country. That letter actually means something.
Our thanks to reporter Dana Rebeck with our Fox affiliate KCPQ in Seattle for that report. And we want you to know that we followed up on this story with the White House. A senior official's response was to tell us, quote, the president honors the sacrifice of all our men and women in uniform and sends hand-signed letters to the families of those who lost their lives. They also wanted to reiterate, the White House did, that the purpose of the call to the Eagles was primarily to congratulate them on some green moves they had made at the stadium, but